Come on, dude. So I wanted to start this video off by saying, I hope you clicked on this video because you're concerned about your dealership or your company that you have because you don't know much about social media. My name is Spencer Berke and I'm a social media marketer and photographer in Southern California, and I had worked for multiple Lamborghini, Bugatti, Rolls-Royce, Bentley, and McLaren dealerships over the last 7 years. And I quit my job because I was sick of people not listening to pushing money towards Instagram, towards Facebook, towards YouTube. Now, the reason why I get so heated about this, I just had a really good conversation with my friend about how he was in a meeting and he brought up something about how they should put more attention towards Instagram videos, Facebook videos, YouTube videos, content in general, where he was able to kind of express how he really felt on a level where most people don't understand. And it's unfortunate because there's so much potential in this world of the dealership game. Whether you're a Nissan, Toyota, Lamborghini, Bugatti, Hyundai, Acura, to any kind of dealership in the world, and if you're still putting ads in the phone book, what the f are you doing? If you're still spending $10,000 on a 2-page spread in a magazine, what the f are you doing? If you're still willing to spend thousands of dollars on stupid advertising that will not give you shit in return, what are you doing? Take half that money and find ambassadors, find influencers who are heavily involved in something that revolves around your brand. There's so many people out there on these devices that have a following of people that will buy what you're selling, that will purchase your product, that will buy your service, okay? When you look at it from a standpoint of these influencers, including myself, I've been hired by Honda, by Michelin, by multiple huge brand name companies to come and do this, to make videos for that brand to show what they're showcasing, okay? I know a lot of GMs, GSMs, finance managers, people in the industry that are like willing to spend all this money, all this marketing budget on stupid shit, and this is my video where I'm telling you guys how I really feel. A lot of dealerships are not willing to listen. A lot of dealerships are older generation. People who are born in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, even the 80s that really don't understand it. You look at some dealerships, Highline dealerships, not gonna say who, somebody in Florida who is pushing, I assume, thousands of dollars at a video company. Same with somebody in Canada. They both have full-time videographers and editors who come in, from what I know, make videos, take photos, show their daily life of being a salesperson of a dealership, behind the scenes with a salesperson, and all these people are like so intrigued from, and listen to this, I don't care if you're 10 years old, if you are scrolling through your feed and your dad sees it and he can afford a car, he'll ask you about that car. These kids on Instagram who are 14, 15, 16, where people neglect what they're doing, that they don't want to listen to say like, oh, our demographic, it shows 35% are 14 to 18 years old. We don't want that. Bullshit. Those are people you want to target. Those are the exact people you want to go after and target towards them so they show their dad a used SLS that will purchase it at a dealership. The reason why people neglect it is because they don't believe in it. If your demographic is between 14 to 24 years old, you better be pushing heavy social media content to your audience. If you have a Nismo GTR, or you have a Lamborghini Huracan, or you have an Acura 4-door, whatever it is, you have to create content. You have to show that to people because your main job as a dealership, if you're a marketing manager or you're somebody who's in control of your presence online, don't be afraid to spend money or even invite people who are influencers to come by the dealership and give them a car for the day. I had Mercedes-Benz Fletcher Jones give me a vehicle to go do a video on and to do a tour of their dealership for free. I didn't charge anything for it. I'll be honest, okay? But that opened up doors to show I had 10,000 people watch the video. Out of those 10,000 people, even if 1% comes in to buy a car, if you paid me $2,000 for that video, it could justify hiring me as an influencer, making a video for your dealership, and somebody comes in out of those 10,000 people. I'm a small YouTuber. If you find somebody with 1 million subscribers or 500,000 subscribers and you give them a car even for 2 hours and you pay them whatever their charge is, it can justify itself, no problem. So the point of this message to you guys is that I'm sick of people not listening. As a social media marketer, I have a really hard time selling myself to dealerships when the person I'm talking to is double or triple my age. And I'm not being mean, or I'm not trying to hurt anybody because of their age. I'm 25 years old. I talk to these guys that are 50, 60, and they don't believe in this stuff when they want to push more marketing towards magazines, towards phone books, towards radio. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Are you kidding me? It gets me mad as an influencer, as a social media marketer with my own social media company, where I'm trying to build and half these people don't want to listen. So as an introductory video to these talks about what makes me mad and upset and how I can help change the future of marketing, of social media marketing, because if you're not starting right now, if you start in 5 years, if you start tomorrow, you're gonna be late. Start right now. Push money towards Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, every free platform that doesn't cost you guys any money at all. And watch what happens. Watch what the fuck will happen. Watch it. You'll laugh your ass off at how many times your phone rings, at how much more business you'll get, at how much more profit you can get, of how many more units you can sell. Whether it's used or new cars, whatever. There's so many ways to sell more cars through just free platforms. Through Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. There's so much you can do. And so many people are behind right now. That's why when I have my dealership, Berke Motor Car Company, I am not gonna be afraid to spend $10,000 to $20,000 to $30,000 a month. I will spend a lot of money on my marketing budget towards social media. Cars.com, Auto Trader, Car Gurus, maybe not so much. Social media is where I'm gonna put all my money. So my advice to you guys, if you're a GM, if you're a dealership owner, if you're a marketing manager, if you're a salesman, be cautious and be aware that so many people are behind right now on social media. Don't be afraid to spend money when you're a dealership on social media. Watch what it can do for you. I think my neighbors probably heard that whole conversation. I got really heated there, but I wanted to express how I felt to you guys because I'm getting very upset. I had a 45-minute conversation with a good friend of mine and I got very, we both understood it. We both completely understood where we were coming from, and we have both been in situations in a meeting where we've brought up an idea to push social media and people don't want to listen. So I sold 4 Huracans and 1 Aventador, equivalent to about $2 million in total cars sold strictly through my YouTube channel. I sold them to fitness guys who did YouTube. I sold them to entrepreneurs, business owners. They're all in their 20s. All these guys making all this money from YouTube and social media, being an influencer, they want to spend their money and you want to be the person that sells it to them. So those sales directly came from my YouTube channel, from my Instagram, from my Facebook. And I jumped ship because I didn't like the way that things were working out in certain ways, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go do my own social media stuff because I see the potential in it. The car stuff, if I kept going, I think I would have sold 4 to 10 cars a month strictly off my YouTube channel and Instagram. If you guys can apply it, I wish you the best. Don't be afraid to spend money on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and everything. I will plug this video. If you guys do need help, email is right there. Send me an email. I live in Orange County. I work with clients worldwide. I have a lot of clients in Miami, New York, Oregon, Washington. I work with everyone remotely. I do consulting. So if your dealership needs help, I'll fly wherever. I don't charge huge money. I'm very passionate about this business, and I have faith that social media will grow heavily in the next 4 to 5 years. Next year, it's growing very, very, very quickly. So I wish you the best. Spend a lot of money on social media, don't be afraid, and thank you guys for watching. Please thumbs up the video if you enjoyed that. Hit that subscribe button if you like that as well about these social media talks. I'll be going into more in-depth reviews and talks about kind of what else I think about this whole industry and what's happening. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Peace.